So there we go, guys. The price of Bitcoin got rejected one more time after approaching around this 200 weekly moving average and also around this long-term resistance line. Yes, because we knew that this line here, the long-term resistance line and this 200 weekly moving average around 25,000 is going to be one very important line of resistance, and only after flipping that into support we are going to turn bullish. So in our case, if you look at this price structure, the price of Bitcoin is still struggling since couple of days to break above this key line of resistance, because we know once this key line of resistance gets flipped into support, then we are going to look at this best case scenario for Bitcoin, which is indicating each and every time whenever we have found support after this bigger retracement around this rising trend line, which is holding the price since 2017, we could see a very nice relief rally type of scenario like this. You can see each and every time price tested the support around this rising trend line, after that we had this very nice relief rally scenario playing out in price action. So that's why we said, hey, in our case also, if 25,000 gets broken, then the next potential area where we could be getting gravitated is between 28,000 to 30,000 range, and if we are lucky, if the best case scenario plays out, even 40,000 could be on the line. But for this scenarios to play out, we need this price to come across 200 weekly moving average and also find support above this falling trend line, because only after that we are going to end this capitulation phase and we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this uptrend. But for now, guys, you can see the price of Bitcoin is also struggling to break out of this upper line area from this ascending triangle. You can see is pointing us a bearish scenario, because it is rejecting the price along with this 200 weekly moving average falling trend line around 25,000 again and again. And now if this bearish scenario here in the medium short term is going to play out, I am actually expecting a movement here in this manner. According to this ascending triangle, you can see the potential price target would be around 23,000, right? This here will be the area of confluence for the medium short term around 23,000. But what I believe the price could be doing, even if we start breaking it to the downside, the price could be showing a movement here in this manner, some pullback, range bound, and then again continue this uptrend here like this. Because in an uptrend, whenever we have formed this ascending triangle, a bearish ascending triangle, we have seen price breaking to the downside, but at the end still continuing this uptrend, because we know guys, the price of Bitcoin parallelly is also forming this broadening wedge. Yes, this broadening wedge is considered bullish if we can flip the upper line resistance into support. So in our case, the 200 weekly moving average, this long-term resistance line along with this upper line area from this ascending triangle is a very important line of resistance, and also the upper line from this broadening wedge. So if we manage to flip that into support, then we are expecting the price after that to turn very bullish, because I showed you once this upper line resistance around 25,000 to 25,300 gets broken and gets flipped into proper support, in that case our price objective is going to be somewhere between 28,000 to 30,000 range according to this broadening wedge. But also parallelly, the price of Bitcoin was forming this symmetrical triangular pennant, and this here is looked as a fake out because we broke above it, and price after that, instead of showing continue this uptrend, started showing this weakness. So what I'm trying to show you here is that in the medium short term, maybe this bullish scenario could look bearish, price showing a movement here in this manner. But I showed you in most of the cases in an uptrend, price forming bearish scenario only lasts temporarily, right? And after that the price has followed the original trend direction. So for us in the medium short term, as long as we remain above 20,000, also for the bigger picture, we are absolutely fine, because this kind of shakeout is expected, because nothing goes up permanently, you know that, right? And also in case of shakeout here in the medium short term, we know, guys, this crypto Anup buy sell indicator, just like here, is going to be acting as another important line of support for Bitcoin. So that's why here you can see, even though the indicators here to the downside is bullish, MACD is bullish, RSI above 50 level, T3CCI in a positive territory, even after that, if we are going to see any sort of a shakeout on our way, we are expecting this trend line or this crypto on a buy sell indicator to act as additional support along with the CPR indicator. Yes, CPI indicator is one of the most important support line, and since the price is above it, we are expecting this trend to continue here to the upside. Let me show you that here. A quick reminder before I switch the chart, we have almost like around $90,000 in rewards and bonuses available for you in the description down below, because if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then definitely utilize these free bonuses available for you in the description down below. So we know this CPI indicator is a leading indicator which provides us with information beforehand, and according to this CPI indicator, if the price of Bitcoin wants to turn bullish like this without any retracement, then we need to touch the monthly arrow line. I showed you yesterday, in an uptrend price always touch the monthly arrow line. I mean, this uptrend, the price always touches the monthly arrow line, and the time when the price fails to touch the monthly arrow line, what has happened? A retracement. For example, in an uptrend like this, you can see arrow line, the green line always gets tested, but in a downtrend, you can see price never touches the arrow line. But as soon as the price started touching the arrow line, we also continue uptrend. Even after this shakeout, you can see since the price touched the arrow line, we still managed to continue this uptrend. And in our case, after this downtrend, you can see price never touched the CPI line properly. But in our case here, for the month of January, we not just only broke the resistance from the arrow line, but also R2, R3 lines. So in our case, this month of February, we need the price somehow to come across this R1 line, because coming across this R1 line will also indicate the trend is strong, and we are expecting the upcoming month also to be bullish for Bitcoin. So in the medium short term, if there is going to be any sort of a shakeout price without touching this arrow line, we are fine, because we have said this exact line here, the bottom, central and the top CPI line are going to be acting as a very, very strong line of support from 22,000 to 20,000 range. And also additionally, this crypto buy sell indicator is going to be a very, very important line of support. But for the medium short term, lower line from the symmetrical triangle around 24,500, support from this ascending triangle around 24,500 is going to be looked as a strong line of support for Bitcoin. And not just only this one here, guys, even if you look at this Bollinger Band squeeze is pointing us that since the price of Bitcoin is around the upper band area, what happens when the price manages to come across this upper band area? The price starts showing bullishness, because if you look at this example, after this Bollinger Band squeeze, after this breakout, as long as the price remained above this upper band area, the trend continued. We even had a pullback here in this example before continuing this uptrend, and this exact movement also played out here. Price showed a bearishness, we tested the support from this lower band area. After that, we started showing impulsiveness, and right now if you look at this trend is still around the upper band area from this Bollinger Band. So as long as we remain above this upper band area, you can see the price of Bitcoin still has this probability to continue this uptrend. So let's forget the immediate short term shakeout, let's focus on the bigger picture, because we know only after breaking the support below 20,000, we are expecting a price to form another new low. But for now, since we are above it, this kind of shakeout should not bother us that much. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching you the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.